What are you cooking up here?
I just want to show you something that's kind of neat. I don't know. It's a cool trick that I learned that will make you look more alive. Kind of get rid of those eye bags, you know?
A trick, you say?
Yeah. It's just a trick. Very simple, easy to do.
Alright. I am fooled. What are you doing?
Okay, cool. Now you need to close your eyes first. You gotta trust me. Come on.
Fine.
Yay! Yay! Okay, so you close your eyes and you feel that something is being rubbed under your eyes. And then over your eyes. Just a little bit, just a little. And there you go. Check it out. Look in the mirror.
New phone, who this?
New phone, who dis? Would you like to roll perception?
Yes.
You look tired, but a little less tired. You still pretty much look like you, but the only thing that Nita has done is put some concealer over your eye bags, which really just kind of took away the color, but the eye bags are still there.
Well,
Yeah.
an effort was made. Good job, Nita.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime for you. And she did put just a little bit of eyeshadow on your eyelids. You look so cute, Yule. Oh my gosh, everyone's gonna love you at the party.
I need to get a shirt that says "Leave me alone."
Oh no, Yule, you can't do that. Come on. Oh, I mean, your shirts, they're stylish and whatever. Sometimes they say things that I think are kind of strange and I can't really understand. But listen, I'm not saying don't be Yule. I'm saying just be open to new friends. Yeah?
The only friends I need are sleep.
And you'll get
And-
plenty of that.
Yeah.
Afterward. I mean, think about it this way, Yule. The main reason that I think you don't get a lot of sleep is because, I mean, you know, you're so busy passing out like quizzes and stuff like that and doing little menial tasks for the professor, that you don't really get a chance to move around that often. Once you socialize a little bit, you'll get really tired and you'll sleep super well.
Doubt, but okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yes,
Fine.
it's a known fact. It's a known fact. It'll be fun. Come on, let's go. You're driving, right?
Okay. I can?
I mean, you can. However, you also remember that you have to walk to the forest a little bit later, and if you take your car to the forest, you have to switch out your car for the other van, so...
Oh no. Where have I put my keys? I am so sorry. I think we might have to walk this one.
Aw, okay, that's fine. I mean, the frat house is a good, 15 minutes away, but I guess it's not that bad. I just won't wear heels. Okay.
Hey, come on. You're gonna be drinking some delicious drinks, and maybe I will too. Maybe it's not a good idea to drive. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, no way! Okay, Yule, we're gonna get you to do a keg stand. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, yay!
Oh god.
Let's go! She takes you by the hand and drags you to the party. It's party time, Yule. Are you ready to party?
Never ready.
Oh, it'll be totally fine. It'll definitely be okay. So you guys are gonna go to the party. Yule, I want you to go ahead and roll a perception check as you kind of roll up at this party. If you could.
I roll up with the perception check.
Yes. All right. Sounds good. You roll up to the party. Nita has grabbed you by the hand and you gained 2 successes. So, as you approach the party, you can see pretty much a very typical scene here. However, it's not just a few people like they suggested. There's a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people gathering. A lot of kind of crazy shit seems like it's about to go down because a lot of the people outside actually look like they're freshmen. Yeah. And there is definitely 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 older looking college college students that are carrying beverages that are not to be consumed by freshmen, but they're carrying them anyway into the house.
Let's just try to find a place to avoid the big crowds.
Gotcha. As soon as you do that, Nita is kind of like, what are you doing, Yule? You want to go do your own thing?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay, sure, no problem. I guess that's fine. Now, we're gonna do our first contested roll. Which means Nita's going to try to persuade you to stay with the party crowd, and you're going to need to persuade her that you really need to go to the bathroom. So please do a roll of presence and persuasion. Either presence or manipulation. I'll let you choose which one. Oh no, Nita got a success. And says, okay, you can go to the bathroom, but just be sure to come find me in another 5 minutes because there's some people that I want to introduce you to, okay?
Okay.
Okay, see you soon, bye-bye. As she enters the house. Her house looks like this, by the way.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, fancy little frat house indeed. Kind of like a newly built home. Decently big, definitely big enough to hold some sick parties. Woo!
Wow.
Yeah. So this is kind of where you are. You've managed to shake Nita for a little while. It won't be forever. She will come and find you in 5 minutes if you don't find her. But do you choose to do anything else at this point?
I guess maybe just look outside a little bit. Just
you can
look around.
You can roll a perception check anytime, by the way.
Perception check.
All right. So you see several of your classmates. For example, Justin. Justin is there. He's got the beers. He brought the beers. And the beers, yeah. And around Justin, you see are gathered many other dudes. So 3 of the dudes are rather like actually no, hold on, it's 2. So 2 of the dudes are rather like well-built, kind of like alpha-looking dudes, and then 2 of the dudes are kind of less like a little smaller, a little more kind of like on edge and not really sure of themselves kind of thing. Maybe they're freshmen. And then about 3 of them look like they just couldn't be bothered. That's probably the brotherhood, the Sigma Sigma Beta Beta Alpha Sigma Alpha brotherhood that you heard of from Justin. Yeah, and you recognize actually one of the dudes there is kind of like the big man on campus. You kind of forget what his name is. You think it's something like it starts with a CH, maybe. I don't know. Just a real kind of alpha dude.
Charles.
Oh, chat. There goes chat.
I'm kidding.
But he's got sunglasses and a backwards hat and really dope sideburns, and he's carrying a huge barrel, which is probably not full of alcohol yet, but it's going to be.
Oh dear.
And you also see that there are some ladies that you recognize as well from apparently the Delta Sisterhood or whatever. It's a sorority that you did not bother trying to join. But they look kind of like typical party girls, but there's something off about them, something a little strange that separates them from others that you've seen before. And everyone's kind of gathered and talking and entering the house right now. The sun is beginning to set just a bit. You think that you check your watch during your perception check, and it's about 8 p.m. Actually, probably 7:30 p.m.
7:30.
Yeah, sun's kind of gone down quite a bit. The sky is like a deep purple color. And you see Nita entered the house, looks back at you and kind of waves over to you. Come on. Party's getting started. The night is young.
Oh, Nita. Guess I'll slowly walk over and join her. Very slowly.
All right. Sounds good. Now, in order to set the scene for this funky party, we're gonna play some funky tunes. This is the best I could do for funky jams. It's real fucking funky. Hey.
That's an interesting party we're at.
Hey. I mean, these aren't exactly your typical, I guess, your typical sorority and sorority girls and frat boys. Here, let me set the scene even further. I got a disco ball, and I got some party lights. Here we go. Now we're ready to party. Hey. So you have entered the party. And as soon as you enter the party, everything is completely different from the outside. No, like, kind of sweet, innocent vibes of being at, like, a nice community meeting for college or anything like that. None of that. Go ahead and roll another perception check for me, if that's okay.
Perception check.
Yes, ma'am. All right, here we go. For your perception check. Oh, wow, that's a really, really good perception check. All right, now let's see. You got... Oh, wow, another 10. Wow, you are really perceptive at this party. Your senses have become heightened by the disco ball. All right, here we go. Okay.
Disco.
Yeah. So you actually got, you got an exceptional success. And for that reason, I'm actually going to go ahead and give you a condition. A good condition. But first, let me go ahead and read to you what happens to you here. So basically, from what you see here, this party is like nothing you've ever seen before, because this isn't exactly how you spent your time back when you were doing undergrad. You weren't really the partying type, yeah? So this is all new stuff to you, and your senses become heightened because of this new scenery, and the smell of alcoholic beverages is thick in the air. You're pretty sure you can already hear someone throwing up. It's probably one of the freshmen.
Oh,
being hazed. Yeah. You see there are a bunch of freshmen kind of lined up against the wall, and sideburns, sunglasses backwards hat guy is kind of walking back and forth in front of them, and taking a funnel and pouring some alcohol into the funnel, and you can't see exactly what else is happening in there. You also notice, to your horror, that some of them have their pants down, and you don't want to know what's happening over there, truly, so you kind of look away.
Walk the other direction.
Walk the other direction. But you know, the tunes are kind of the tunes are banging, and everyone seems to be kind of dancing and having fun, but in a very kind of like debauchery driven way. People are all over each other. It's that kind of semi-adult setting in college. You are, oddly enough, a little bit inspired by it, though. It must be your sleep-deprived brain that is being affected by all of these lights and sounds. And so I'm gonna go ahead and give you the inspired condition. So let me tell you about the inspired. Your eyes. Yeah, that's right. All senses firing off neurons everywhere. So your character is deeply inspired. When your character takes an action pertaining to that inspiration, you may resolve this condition, okay? So we'll have you do it like once. So basically, you gain a willpower point, which can be used for, I'll tell you about willpower a bit later. But basically, the roll is considered an exceptional success on 3 successes instead of 5. So if you get 3 successes, then that is treated like this kind of exceptional success. Okay? However, it has to be a roll that has to do with partying. Yeah.
Okay.
So like either drinking or like talking to friends, that kind of thing. You'll go ahead and get an exceptional success on 3 successes instead of 5, and you gain a willpower point. So on your sheet, your willpower, you gain an extra point. Now let me explain willpower for you. So with willpower, if you spend 1 point, you get +3 to any dice roll. So if you're kind of in a sticky situation and you only have 1 dice, you can use willpower, and you can go up to 4. This is very useful.
Okay.
So yeah, with your perception check, you can tell that this place it's like a typical fraternity party, but there's something kind of weird about it. There's, of course, the frat with the long name. They're hazing people, And then there's the sorority that you know, that girl, Ima, who's obsessed with the professor, is a member of that sorority. And she and her friends are there, kind of looking a little suspicious, very glamorous, but suspicious. And they're kind of like given the stink eye, actually, to all of the frat members. Like, the frat boys are like trying to kind of, you know, hit on them a little bit, but they are not having it, man. They're like not down for it. Yeah, they're like, ugh, they're so gross, kind of thing.
Can I do a perception check to observe them further?
Sure. It's not necessarily related to partying. I wouldn't say, like, it's not a social role, so I wouldn't say this is an exceptional success, but it's a good success. So, with these 3 successes, what do you choose to observe in particular? Do you want to observe, like, for example, you probably don't want to observe the hazing situation going on in the corner, but would you like to observe anything in particular in this social scene?
I'll see if there's anyone acting really weird, like something that's like not usually found in parties. Like some kind of, you know,
Okay, I see. So you see that actually Justin, Mr. Justin Time, is carrying some items that don't really seem like party items. Everyone else has something like a beer in their hands or something like that, or has their hand on someone's shoulder or hip or other place. But Justin is very busy. Dude is on a mission, carrying a box full of suspicious items. It looks like candles almost. There are candles and robes, and it looks like there might also be some paints, and of course a couple beers in there, because you can't forget the beers no matter what spooky business you're up to. But he seems a little bit on edge, and is kind of walking towards the basement and is like looking around, and you get the feeling this might be for like some kind of hazing or something, so it's not really anything to worry too much about, maybe. But Justin kind of disappears into the basement.
All right. Is Nita with me? Or is she off in the party?
You see that she's off actually kind of watching the hazing thing that's going on.
Okay.
But as soon as she sees you looking for her, her face lights up. And she actually grabs Chad by the arm and starts shaking him. It's like, look, that's my friend, and points to you. And Chad's sunglassed stare swivels to you.
Can I hide behind the counter?
Sure. You hide behind the counter. you hide. You can't see if anything else is happening, but now you are successfully hidden. You're kind of crouched behind the counter, and a body falls down next to you. Looks like one of the freshmen, and they might be about to throw up.
Can I dodge?
You're right, you try to dodge.
Right.
All right, you dodge to the right. To do this, since it is some pretty high speed, like falling down and fixing to throw up on you, I'm gonna need you to roll your athletics and dexterity to cleverly dodge the throw up.
Athletics 0.
Oh shit.
Dexterity 3. Okay.
All right, so you'll take a -1 because unskilled athletics.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 2d10. All right. Would you like to keep this roll, or do you want to expend willpower?
I'll keep the roll.
All right, sounds good. Here we go. Let's see what you got. You fail. You fail. So the throw up doesn't necessarily get on you because the intention was never to get on you, but your shoes are definitely messed up.
Not my kicks.
No, not the kicks. Not the awesome kicks. Fucked up now, unfortunately, and just in time for not Justin. Justin's not here. Just in time for Chad to approach you.